Everybody says the Ninja 500 is a slow motorcycle because it only has 45 horsepower. That, my friends, is wrong. The engine is not what's holding this bike back. I think it's this. And if you already own one of these, you already know this feeling. You get a handful of brake and the front just dives and suddenly becomes vague. You're halfway through a turn, you hit a little bit of a bump, and the bike skips, and you're sitting here thinking, whoa, okay, and you roll off the throttle. All of those are issues of a lackluster suspension, and today we are gonna solve that problem on the Ninja 500. Before we do that though, I'm gonna take it out for a ride and show you guys what the suspension is like now, and then when I come back, the guys at WOW are going to totally take this thing apart, actually fix the problem with some solid stuff that I'll show you guys later in the video, and then we'll go out for another ride, and I think you guys are gonna notice how much different the actual bike is. And yeah, I'm doing all of this on a motorcycle that I don't even get to keep. If you guys want a chance to win this motorcycle, we're giving it away over at ontogarage.com. You guys can go to the website and show all the ways of entering, and there's some free ways, but you didn't hear it from me. Alrighty, let's get on this motorcycle and see what it feels like straight from the factory. The dive is so bad on this bike, bro. Also, guys, before we really get into the meat of this video, I do want to be clear. I'm being a little harsh on the suspension on this Ninja 500, but this is also a bike that costs like $5 grand. So I'm not trying to be hard on the suspension. Kawasaki can't put a really nice suspension on a motorcycle that only costs $5,000. There's just no margin in that. So while I am being a little harsh, I did just want to be clear. I totally understand why this bike has the suspension that it does. So one thing I want to point out is when I come into a turn on this motorcycle, that's a semi. Do you guys see when I went into that turn and I went over that little bump and the bike just kind of like wiggles around? That is because the suspension is not set up well, and it's, you know, obviously I have no adjusters here. I can't change anything. But when I'm in that turn and I hit that bump, the bike just sits there and like wobbles around like that, and it gives you a very uneasy feeling. That uneasy feeling is gonna go directly to the confidence that you have on this motorcycle. And if I was a betting man, I would imagine that that is going to be massively different once we get the new suspension installed. I'm gonna really lay on the brakes at this red light. I want you guys to watch what happens with the front. All right, watch this. You guys can see it rebound back. It's just a hard fall and a hard rebound. That is not what you're looking for when you're wanting your motorcycle to be giving you confidence. Is this semi gonna make that? There's no way, right? Wow, he only barely hit the curb. That's incredible. So guys, at the core of motorcycling, what really gets you faster is one, learning proper technique, but also having the confidence in the motorcycle that you're under. And yes, I know that the Ninja 500 is not the most powerful motorcycle. Nobody's trying to say that, but I believe that you can be immeasurably faster on something like this if you have a set-up suspension. That's going to give you more confidence, that's going to give you more ability, and I think that's going to really come through in how you ride your motorcycle. You guys are also going to notice when I ride this bike around, I'm going over these bumps and stuff like that, and the setup right now is relatively comfortable. It's soft, it just kind of like takes its time going over stuff. There's no like dampening with the suspension, which is what would help the tires stay on the ground better. It's nice for city stuff because you're not really pushing your motorcycle, but if you're doing anything like slightly serious, it'll be a rough time. This thing is a damn pogo stick, bro. Did you see that? The bike just pops up and goes doing. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to get the suspension on this bike. What sucks is you have a very light motorcycle that's really fun to throw over and lean, but then you don't have the suspension to support that.
So that's the problem, now let's go fix it. What showed up from Andreani is their Misano Evo cartridge kit for the front and a Nitron shock for the rear. And this is not a driveway job. The forks come completely apart, down to a little piece at the bottom called the oil lock that has to come out. That is exactly why this went to my guys over at WOW and not in my garage. Can you guys imagine the shit show that would be caused by me trying to do this myself? Now, what comes out of the fork is a spring and a skinny rod with holes drilled in it. What goes back in has real valving and adjusters on top for compression and rebound. Separately, that's important. Now, all of this runs about $1,450 on a $5,000 motorcycle, and I know how that sounds. So let me say this right now. You do not have to spend that. Setting up your rear preload for your weight is totally free. Springs and heavier oil is a couple $100 and gets you most of the way there. Now, I did the expensive version so you guys could see the ceiling of where this bike can go. And real quick on who they actually are, because this is the reason I went with those guys. Andreani is out of Pesaro, Italy. They started in 1987 by a guy who used to race. He basically figured out that almost nobody actually understood how suspension works, not the riders, not even the mechanics. So he started a school to teach it, and they've been doing that for almost 40 years. Also, they sent me this kit out for free, but they're not paying me and they are not getting any say in this video. I just really love their product. So to help you guys see what the suspension is doing, I took 2 shots before and after where I just pressed on the front while the bike was not moving and I pressed on the rear while the bike was not moving, and I want to show you guys how it responds differently. So with the stock suspension, the front drops fast and springs right back past where it started, and it just kind of keeps moving. And if we look at the rear, it kind of does the same thing. I press on it and there's just like a wiggle until it gets back to where it wants to be. That's what I meant earlier when I said a hard fall and a hard rebound. Now with the new stuff, I'm going to do the exact same push. Do you see how it goes down and it comes back once and then stops? It does that on the front and the rear. That is dampening. That's the whole freaking difference, and it's the reason the bike stopped fighting me while I was riding it and getting it thrown over in a corner.
Alrighty guys, the bike is here, and it looks basically the same, except for that pretty little rear shock here and the adjustability knobs for the cartridge kit up front. So it's kind of wild. You can spend so much money and get such a different motorcycle, yet it looks the exact same. But the true key is going to be on this ride, and I am very excited. We're going to be taking the same path we did earlier, and from the get-go, I can already tell you, watch when I sit down on the bike. Do you guys notice how it only goes down a little bit? It doesn't kind of sink anymore. That tells you a lot just from the get-go. But now, let's get it going. I could not be more excited for this, my guys. All right, watch the braking. Let's see what it does. Dives, but it actually, let's go ahead and go. It still dives, but it doesn't dive to the bottom of the fork and then just pogo back. It's actually like a controllable feeling, and it's now adjustable. So if I want it to feel differently, I can just adjust it and make it do that, which is the very important part. We didn't dial this into my weight with my gear. I still need to do that for a video, like do the whole sit on it and measure stuff and all that kind of thing. And maybe we'll do that in another video if you guys are interested. All right, let's get on the road and send it through a turn and see what it feels like. Oh my God, bro, yes. That is the confidence that I wanted on this motorcycle. Do you guys see that? I just hit the bump in the turn, and literally the bike just stays super composed. That's freaking awesome, bro. Let's freaking go. This catches you off guard every single time, or at least me. I've done this a few times where I've really dialed a suspension set in for the bike I'm on, and somehow, even though I've done it a few times, that first ride where you throw the bike over and it just stays composed in a turn, it's just like you literally start wondering if you are on the same motorcycle. It also feels like the rear of the motorcycle is lower. So I wonder if that rear Nitron shock is like a different size than the stock shock, because it feels like I'm almost sitting lower in the motorcycle now. So I definitely feel like this needs to get like tuned. So I'll order the whatever the tools are necessary to get that done, because I feel like that would be another step on top of what I'm already feeling. You know, I was worried that the comfort of the motorcycle was going to be a lot more different, like a way less soft and all this kind of stuff. But honestly, riding over the little bumps in the road, like I feel them, And I can feel that the tires are making more contact with the road, but it's really not as aggressive as I thought it would be. And maybe, you know, once I dial the suspension in to be more like I want it to, maybe it'll change then. But right now, this somehow maintains that comfort level that it had, but it just provides so much more feedback and feeling. And just, dude, I cannot describe the level of confidence of throwing the bike over. And you mix that with a really light motorcycle that doesn't take a lot of energy to throw over. It's so great, dude. And I gotta say, guys, huge shout out to the guys over at Andreani USA for hooking us up with this suspension. We worked with them on our last giveaway bike build, and after I saw what awesome product they have, I was like, bro, I've got to go back to them on this motorcycle. So if you guys are ever curious of who to go to for suspension on your motorcycle, if you're looking to make that kind of upgrade, Andreani is the way to go. Those guys are just so incredibly good at their job, and they make an incredible product. It's like, bro, the bike ain't faster, but it almost feels like it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, there was no horsepower gain here. But because I guess the way the bike squats or I guess doesn't squat now, I don't know. There's something awesome going on, and I am incredibly here for it. All right, so guys, there you go. Upgraded suspension on the giveaway Ninja 500. Big shout out to WOW for setting everything up, and thank you, Andreani, for sending out the stuff. A reminder, guys, if you go up to WOW, you can actually get bonus points to give this bike away, or for this bike giveaway, for free. You can just get a WOW pass up there. Doesn't cost anything. It's just a card that you get up at WOW. So if you guys are local, make sure to go to WOW and ask them for a WOW pass so you guys can get some free entries, and this bike could be yours. You guys let me know, have you updated your suspension of your motorcycle, or would you consider doing that? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you like motorcycle content. I'm Chaseontwowheels, and I'll see you on the next one.